welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. I am excited about today's video because we're going to be kicking off the Easter videos I'm going to be sharing this year, and I thought what better way to start than to share with you the decor that I have collected over the years. I've shared lots of videos similar to this on my channel where I show you the decor that I've collected for a particular holiday before I go out and buy anything new, and it's also very helpful to me to go through and see what I have before I go purchase something else for that specific holiday or season. So I hope that you are excited to go through my Easter tote with me. I have it right here and it's pretty full. There are some things that I'm not going to share with you in this video because I'm going to do a whole video on thrifted items that I have purchased for Easter. So that will be coming up a few videos from now. But I just want to share with you the collected Easter decor that I have so far because my next video we are going shopping. I'm going to take you shopping to my plan is to go to Hobby Lobby and TJ Maxx, show you what they have out for Easter this year, and then I'll do another video sharing what I've purchased new, and then lots of decorating videos for Easter coming soon as well. Okay, so this isn't going to be in any specific order. I'm just kind of going to grab them out of the tote. But the first thing is this door hanger, and if I can remember where I purchased it from, I'll share that with you too. But I love this little door hanger. It has just a little truck with a little bunny and the cottontail and the carrots. And this came from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, but I just love it. I love the little detail. And I love fall and Christmas time. They are my favorite holidays, but I just think the detail and the sweetness of Easter decor is so precious. I love the little carrots and little bunnies, and I decorate with a lot of that. I love to pull like a bluish color out in my Easter decor. So you'll see several of those things throughout this video as well. But the next thing I picked up is this. I got this from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, and it's just a small basket. I usually style this on my tiered tray, so I picked this up for only a couple of dollars. Definitely wait till Hobby Lobby puts their stuff on sale. I don't buy it full price, so I got all of that, 40 or 50% off whenever I went. And then this next thing I got from Dirt Cheap, and I picked it up several years ago, and I almost let Rowdy paint it last year, and we might do that this year. But last year I sat it in front of my cutting boards because I thought the wood of this matched those really well, but love that little bunny. I do also have two Easter cutting boards, and the first one is this Cottontail Candy Shop. It came from Hobby Lobby as well. I picked it up last year, and then I also got this one last year, and it's just like a smaller cutting board, but I love the little carrot detail on the bottom. So I picked up both of these last year from Hobby Lobby, and I love to sit those in front of my cutting boards that I keep out all the time, so I'll probably be adding those to the same place this year. All right, this piece I actually don't even think that I used it last year, but it is this flowers and garden bucket, and I actually made this. It was a DIY several years ago. All of this came from the Dollar Tree. The bucket, the florals inside, there's moss in there as well. So like I said, created this a few years ago, and I think this would be cute on my front porch. Like I said, I didn't use it last year, but I'm going to try to find a spot for it this year because it did take me a while to do this, and it's really cute. I also have several bunches of carrots. I actually think I picked these up from Dirt Cheap. Those are really good, just like filler spots in different areas. This bundle, and that one's kind of coming apart, but this bundle came from Hobby Lobby, I'm pretty sure. You'll see several different carrot bundles throughout this video as well. Another carrot bundle. And then I also have this little, like a small garland, beaded garland, but it is connected. This is something else that I usually style on my tiered tray. And I am coming across some of my items I know I've thrifted, but like I said, that's going to be, I'm going to share that in a whole separate video by itself, how you can use thrifted items for Easter decor. So I will be sharing those later on. I do have some things that I put in a bag. I'm not going to take all this out, but this is just full of different colored eggs. You can see I have some like black and white checkered egg, carrots in here as well, different colored eggs, smaller carrots. I do have a garland right here that has, it's like black and white checkered as well. I have some pitberry stems, so bag full of just filler things and little goodies. I'll have another bag full of different eggs and a few carrots as well. So lots and lots of eggs and carrots in my Easter decor. This is another small bunch of carrots. I think that came from Hobby Lobby. And then I also have this little piece. I do remember this came from the Dollar Tree a couple of years ago. And I thought that was a good find for the Dollar Tree. I love the little lavender and the carrots in it. And I love burlap. I feel like that's just effortlessly farmhouse. And then I have a few signs. And so the first one is this Happy Easter. And it is a Ray Dunn sign. And I love the little blue truck with the eggs on there. And this came from TJ Maxx. I picked this up. The tag says 2020. So I've had that for several years, but that's a pretty good size sign. Takes up a pretty good area. And it's really cute. All right, these two little things are a salt and pepper shaker. It's a little bunny and a chick. I'm not sure where they came from. My mama got these for me a couple of years ago. That's something else that I usually style on my tiered tray. I also have this carton of eggs, and I've just kept the little raffia bow tied on there and keep it in a carton. And then I also have a few empty cartons that I put different eggs in as well. They came, different eggs came styled in this, and then I just kept them because I displayed different eggs kind of like in different vignettes. So that's an idea for you. Even if you don't think that you'll use them with the eggs that came in them, definitely save them and you can kind of recreate your own look with that. Okay, next we have this little set of 3 bunnies that says Happy Easter, and I love this because we're a family of 3, and they have the little cotton tail and the little burlap bow, and I love this because it's like neutral colors. So even though I do like to pull in colors at Easter time, I still love my neutrals. So this is really cute, and I can really sit that anywhere in my house and it'll just kind of flow but still have a little touch of Easter. Okay, another like kind of bigger item is this little set of 3 carrots. This came from Hobby Lobby. This says 2019, so I've had this for several years, but I just love it. Again, the little burlap bow, and things like this are just good to sit anywhere. Just kind of make a statement, even if you didn't want it to like say Easter. Obviously, that's what these carrots represent. So really cute. I love the orange color and the polka dotted, and also the orange and white like gingham checkered print. I think it's really cute. And then this is actually a DIY of things that I made from the Dollar Tree several years ago. This is a set of 3 books. You can see right there. And I ripped the top off, the back, and then the spine. And then I used little stamps to stamp the words chicks, bunnies, and Easter eggs. And then I'd hot glue these together, and then I tied a little like twine and lacy ribbon on there. So that's the first part of it. And then I made these little carrots. I stuffed them with some brown wrapping paper from the Dollar Tree, wrapped them with fabric from the Dollar Tree. This was like in the little floral section. So put that in there for the stem of the carrot, and then tied a little bow. And then I just display it on top of this. I found a picture on Pinterest that was my like inspiration that I kind of followed, did my own little twist on it. So I love how this turned out. I'm not a huge DIY person. Like, I don't really like to try projects because I'm scared I'm gonna mess them up. But this was really fun, and it was pretty easy to do, relatively easy. So cute. I like to pull that out every year, and then it just reminds me that I can do DIY projects if I just try. Okay, the next couple of things, I have a couple of these. I haven't got to the rest of them yet, but this one says Hop, and it's like a Ray Dunn inspired font. This came from Hobby Lobby, and it says $3.99 Easter 2021. So I've had those for a couple of years too. Like I said, I have more somewhere in the container. Someone's joining us for the haul. Axel. And then I got this last year from Target. It was from the Threshold brand. It was only $5. It does need to be fluffed a little bit, but I just love the lavender color of this. And again, something can sit out. It could be even through spring or throughout spring. It doesn't have to just be for Easter, but really like the color of that. And then, I have other things that have lavender in there, so it just kind of all flows together. I do have several Rae Dunn Easter items that I'll show you in just a minute, but I do have this one other plate. It says locally grown carrots open daily, and it's this pretty blue truck, like that blue color that I like to pull out and share. And then that is, has carrots in the back, and it says 25 cents each. Just love this little plate, and this makes for a cute backdrop. Even if you can't read all the words, I like to put this in my hutch because the blue truck, kind of pops, and I can set something beside it. But that's one of my favorite little pieces. But this came from Hobby Lobby. It says Easter 2020, so I've had that for a couple years too. All right, next I have another Dollar Tree DIY. I don't know what was up with me this year, but I did several Dollar Tree Easter DIYs. So I picked up this wax warmer, and then this came in a little craft set, and my husband painted it white for me. I don't remember what color it was, and then we just hot glued it on the top. So it just looks like he's sitting on this little thing, and then I usually put like carrots or Easter eggs in there. So he's just a cute little thing to sit out. That was a super simple DIY, and all this came from the Dollar Tree. All right, I think this is my last Dollar Tree DIY. It was so super easy too. I got another one of those bunnies in that little craft set. It came with like paint and something else. I didn't use any of that. I just took out the bunny. Kenny spray painted it for me. I actually think it was like an ornament because I can see a little hole right there where I pulled something out of it. And then I just bought a jar. Kenny painted the top of it white, which is what we glued that onto. And then I just stuffed it with carrots, moss balls, and some little like rattan, I don't know if that's called rattan, but these little, they came in a set of like 4 or 5. So I just stuck them all in here, and it's just super cute and very inexpensive, easy to do. I might look at the Dollar Tree this year too and see if I can recreate something like this, because I really like this. And like I said, it was super easy to do, and it's always good when you can find things for a cheaper price. Okay, another piece that I have that's like a Rae Dunn inspired piece is this. It just says Easter. I think this came from TJ Maxx. It was $6.99, but again, I love that it's kind of a neutral color, so I can just really sit it anywhere. If I want to put it somewhere that I'm not putting a lot of Easter decor, I can sit that in there, and it will, be festive enough. This I got from Dirt Cheap last year. It's just like a blue cupcake stand pedestal, but I love to use this color, and it's cute just to pop anything on a cupcake stand, kind of bring in that color wherever I decide to use it. So I picked that up last year from Dirt Cheap. All right, the next little thing is just this cute little black and white gingham checkered bunny. It came from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. And then this is one of my favorite little signs. I love this little blue truck, and it has some chicks and a bunny and all kind of pretty Easter eggs in the back, and it says Easter Bunny Carrot Patch. But I love this, and this was only $6.99. I picked this up from TJ Maxx a couple years ago, but I love it. It's so cute. It's just a wooden sign, but I love all the little details. Like I said, the Easter details are just so sweet. I just think they're so cute. So I only have a couple more things. I'm dropping stuff over here, but I have several, like, I think these came from the Dollar Tree. They were just thrown in there, but I got this little Rae Dunn Easter bunny sign, or little, kind of like a little stand, and it's 10. Says Easter on it. Again, neutral colors, can sit anywhere. You know my love for Rae Dunn, and how cute is it on a bunny. So I picked this up a couple years ago. It doesn't have a tag on it, but I probably got it from TJ Maxx or Home Goods. Okay, I found my other 2 little eggs, Spring and Bunny. So I do have 3 of them. And these came from Hobby Lobby, but it's like a Rae Dunn inspired font. So I think those are super cute. And this is something that I got last year. Welcome Peeps. This came from Hobby Lobby, and I love the colors in it, and I love the wood frame around it. This was $6.99 last year. I haven't gone shopping yet, but since it was new last year, maybe they'll still have it again this year if you're interested in something like that. But these are really good filler spots too. All right, something else that I got new last year from Hobby Lobby was this set of 4 bunnies, and I love the colors of these. They each have a little cottontail on there, and I don't remember, it was less than $10 for the pack of them. They are ceramic, so they're so cute, and I can't wait to decorate with these again. All right, another sign that I have says, meet me at the carrot patch. You'll see a theme here with the blue truck. When I find something I like, I tend to just stick with that. But this is cute. It is smaller than some of those other signs I showed you. Again, just good filler spots. This came from TJ Maxx. It was $5.99. Got that a couple years ago. And then another new thing I got last year was this garland, and it's a little twisted right now. But it's just this little beaded garland, and it has those same pretty colors in there that are similar to everything else that I've showed you: blue, green, pink, yellow. This is really cute on my fireplace last year, so I'm excited to style it again this year. All right, just a couple more things, and I'm going to save all of my Rae Dunn items for last. But I picked this up, I think last year or the year before, from the Dollar Tree. It says bunny bait fresh carrots, and it's made to look like a little mason jar, but it's like a wood sign. Super cute. And it does have like that pretty gingham print on there as well. And then another sign. This one is more of like a greenish color, but I just love it. It says farm fresh with the little carrots falling out of the back of it. And this said it came from Hobby Lobby in 2020. So again, a lot of this I've had for several years. I did buy a few new things last year, but I definitely reuse my decor for many years. So definitely don't feel like you have to go out and buy all new things every year. It is fun to pick up a few new items to add in, but as you can see, I've had a lot of this stuff for 4 and 5 years, and it works perfectly, and it's just as cute today as it was when I first got it. Another sign I picked up from the Dollar Tree last year is this sign. It says Bunny Trails Farms Egg Hunts Daily, 25 cents a basket. And sometimes I'm picky about Dollar Tree signs because I don't like them if they have glitter on them, because they come off very easily. But this didn't have any glitter on it. Again, I love the neutral colors. I think this is really cute mixed in with my Rae Dunn Easter things. So I am planning to probably style this in my hutch this year. So I only have a couple of items left, and they're all my Rae Dunn Easter items. And as much as I love my everyday Rae Dunn decor, my Easter Rae Dunn is like the cutest thing that I have. So I can't wait to show you these items. So all of this I've had for a couple of years. I feel like the last year or two, I haven't seen any Rae Dunn Easter things out whenever I've been shopping, but maybe they'll have some this year. But the first thing is this, get it to turn, these little egg holders. I know you can't see them all, but it spells Peep. They're just really cute to put little Easter eggs in. I'm gonna get it turned around in a minute, but you can see what it looks like. I love these so much, and they're really cute with like black and white gingham Easter eggs in there. So excited to pull these out every year. Like I said, I just think they're so cute. I got to put them behind me because I'm running out of room down here on the floor. I'll save my favorite thing for last. But this item, actually, it says Good Egg, and that's so cute, canister. And this came from Marshall's. It was regularly $20, and I got this like the fall time on a super clearance, like $5 or $6. So definitely snatched that up and held on to it until I decorated for Easter that year. But I love this. I only have one canister, but I just love it. It says Good Egg. And I don't have my Rae Dunn coffee mugs in here because I keep all of my seasonal Rae Dunn mugs in a cabinet. But I do have a coffee mug. One says Good Egg and one says Bad Egg. So I will be putting those out as well. But like I said, they are in my cabinet because I don't want to, I don't want to take the chance for them to get broken. All right, this next item is so cute too. It's got 3 little bunnies, and they're riding on this carrot. The carrot has wheels and the little stem thing on the back, and that's so cute. I only paid $7.99 for this from TJ Maxx several years ago, but I love it. I just think it's so cute. Even if you don't like Rae Dunn, you gotta admit, their Easter decorations, Easter Rae Dunn items are just, they're precious. So now let me show you my favorite piece of Easter decor that I have. And this is probably the most money that I've spent on one piece of decor, especially for Easter holiday, maybe even any holiday. But it is so precious. So let me show it to you. when I was pulling it out, I also found another thing of carrots that I haven't even opened yet. These came from the Dollar Tree. So definitely check out Dollar Tree. You can get some really cute decor from there as well. But let me show you this. Okay, so it is a set of 3 bowls. And as if the wording wasn't cute enough, they have little bunny ears all the way around the top of it. Is that not so precious? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this was $39.99 for the set of these 3 bowls. And that is a lot more pricey than I normally pay for things. But I've had this for several years and will have it for a very long time. So I'm gonna say that it was okay that I splurged on that. But I'm gonna see, I don't know if I can hold them all up at the same time. But so the big one says Happy Easter. This one says Easter eggs. And then the smallest one says Hip Hop. And I do stack them like I stack my everyday Rae Dunn bowls in my hutch. But I just love them. This is just so precious to me. So like I said, that was a splurge item. I've had it for 3 or 4 years though. Because like I said, I haven't seen any new Easter decor out at TJ Maxx or Marshall's the last couple of years. But maybe I'll have some luck this year and they'll have some, because I am going Saturday to go shopping. And so I'll look around and see what I can find. But I hope that you enjoyed today's video, just kind of going through my Easter decor with me, seeing what I've collected, and it kind of, you know, helps jog my memory as to what I already have so that I don't buy those same things whenever I go shopping. But I am going to be taking you along shopping. We're going to, like I said, TJ Maxx and Hobby Lobby is my plan. So hopefully I can get some good footage and show you what they have out for Easter this year. I do think Hobby Lobby's already put their Easter decor 40% off, so that's always good. I don't buy seasonal decor regular price because they always put it on sale early. So I want to go ahead and get the video out in case you're interested in shopping at either one of those places. You can see what they have out. In case something catches your eye, you can maybe go pick it up for this Easter season. But if you're new, I'd absolutely love for you to subscribe. Like I said, I have lots of Easter videos coming, Easter decorating videos. I'm going to be sharing with you several items I have thrifted over the years for Easter. I'm actually going thrifting one day next week to see if I can find anything new that I want to pick up for Easter this year, or items that I can incorporate into my Easter decor, so I can share those with you as well. It's always fun to me to go out thrifting and see what I can find for each season too. And I know a lot of you enjoy thrifting and antiquing as well, so definitely be looking for that video coming up soon. But I would really love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and tell me if you enjoyed it and if you're looking forward to this Easter and spring season. And I'll see you all in the very next one. Bye, friends. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a haul of the new items that I picked up for spring and Easter for this year. And if you missed my last video, I took you shopping at Hobby Lobby and TJ Maxx, and that is where the haul of these items are from. I didn't really pick up a whole lot this year. I only got a few things, and actually a few of these items I am planning to use even after the spring and Easter season. But I thought they would be perfect to incorporate for spring and Easter this year. So I hope that you're excited to see the few items I did pick up. I do have a few things that I'm not going to show you today because they are for Rowdy's Easter basket, and I am going to be doing a whole video on toddler Easter basket ideas. So I'm going to share those items for that video. But I am going to share with you the decor pieces that I picked up for spring and Easter. Okay, we're going to start with Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to share with you the items first that actually are spring and Easter that I picked up in their spring and Easter section. And the first is this little tree. It's got this little boxed bottom, and it's the little Easter eggs. They had these in 2 different styles. They had this color, which is like of a more muted green, white, yellow, and then there's like a pale pink right here. And then they had another option that was like brighter colors, bright pink, bright blue, bright yellow, and green. But I just thought this one was really cute, and I love this greenish blue color. I pull a lot of that color out for Easter, and this was $8.49, but all of their Easter stuff and spring stuff was 40% off. So I'm going to give you the original price, but just know it's 40% off of that. So that's the first item. And then I also, kind of keeping in theme with Easter eggs, I only picked up 1 bag of eggs, and this was $4.49. But it is, like the colors in this are very similar to the colors on the tree. It's like a speckled green, gray, yellow, tan. I just thought these were really pretty. I have a couple of different ideas of ways that I can style these. And I thought that was a really good price for this many eggs. And they are a little bit of different sizes, but I like that these are smaller. Some of the other eggs I have are bigger. And so I thought this would be good to mix in with some of the other eggs that I already have. Okay, the next item is this Easter Bunny Carrot Company. And I just thought it was really cute. It has that pretty blue color that I like to pull out. This was $8.99. But I love the wood on this. I think the wood on this matches the wood on this box really well. And you can see like the decor I have back here. I really like that light wood color. As much as I like the dark wood, I think it's pretty to pull in that natural wood color as well. And so that is kind of what this, you know, looks like. It's more of a natural wood color. And this is like a tin material. But I really like the detail on this. It is raised. I don't know if you can really tell, but it is raised. And it's just, like I said, just love all the detail on it. Easter Bunny, Farm Fresh Daily, Pick Your Own Carrot Company, and it says since 1864. So I think this will be cute to mix in. I do have several Easter signs that I shared whenever I went through my tote of my Easter decor that I've collected over the years. But a lot of those signs and wooded decor have like the blue truck on there. I like to pull in the blue truck for my Easter decor. So I like that that one just had the carrots on it. And I think it will make a statement and be really pretty for my Easter decor. Okay, I only have 2 more things that I got in the Easter section, and they are these picks, and I did get 2 of them. I have a couple of different ideas, but they are the pretty pastel colors. There's purple, white, yellow, pink, and blue. And I just think these are really pretty. I love pit berries. I've shared that before. I have a soft spot for them. So I got 2 of these. Like I said, these will be cute in different arrangements. I have a couple different ideas of where I want to style these. And these are only $3.99, you know, and then the 40% off. So thought these were really cute. I do have a couple of pit berry stems that I've gotten there for Easter in the past. I think they're just like a bluish color, and they're shorter than those. I have a place that already put those, but I have a couple of different ideas for these new picks as well, and they're a little bit bigger, so I think they will make more of a statement. Okay, the other items that I got, I just found in the everyday decor section, and the first is this beaded garland with a tassel on it. I know I have several of these, but I don't have any this color or this size and style. And this was only $3.99. I don't think this was on sale. It was in the gift section. But I have an idea of how I want to use this at Easter time. I think this white color, like white chippy color, is perfect for any kind of farmhouse decor, but I think it will be really pretty for Easter time. And like I said, I have an idea of where I want to style that this year. Okay, these next 2 items are things that I have looked at for a while, and I just never did pick them up. I did pick them up this time. They were not on sale. They were both in the gift section, so that was not on sale. But I got 2 book boxes, so they do open. You can store stuff in there if you want to. I probably won't. I'll probably just use it for the look of the book. But this first one is like, and I don't even know if you can see all the colors in it, but it's like a green, a red, brown, rusty color. And this was $5.49. I just love the color of it. I think it will be perfect for Easter. And then I also picked up this one, and I love the floral design on this. It's more of like a brownish color, but it has greens and like a burgundy red color in it as well, but also some yellow and white. This was $6.99, and I think that these are cute by themselves or even stacked on top of each other. They will make a statement. I'm planning to use these even after Easter, but I am going to pull them in for my Easter decor this year, and there was a specific one that I was looking for. I'll pop a picture right here of the one that I really wanted. I couldn't find it in my Hobby Lobby. I'm still going to be on the lookout for that next time I go, or I may try to order it online one day because I thought it was really pretty, and I think it would be gorgeous for the Easter and spring time. But those are the two that I picked up, and I have an idea of where I want to style them this year. And then I also picked up this. This is another piece or something similar to this I've wanted for a while. This was regularly $13.99, and then it had a your price sticker of $7.99. But I just think this is going to look so good styled on my books. As you can see how pretty it looks right there. I love the brassy gold color, and you can even slide it to the side, and I can pop an Easter related piece on there. But I just think that looks so good. It looks good styled on that one as well as the green one. So I am excited to play around with that. Like I said, I have a couple of different ideas of where I want to put those book boxes, and I would like to get more of those, you know, a little at a time, but those are the ones that I picked up when I went shopping for Easter. So that is all that I got from Hobby Lobby. Like I said, it wasn't very much. So now I'm going to share with you what I picked up from TJ Maxx, and all of it is Easter related except for one item, but I'm going to go ahead and show that to you as well. And then I did pick up a few things from there for the Easter basket too. That's going to be in a different video. Okay, so whenever I shared my shop with me video, I said, like as a spoiler alert, that I brought home one of the little bunny picture frames, and the one that I went with was gold. And I just think these are so cute. They've got the little feet and then the little ears. And if you saw my video, they had them in white, pink, and purple as well. But I just really liked the color of this one, and I think it would even look cute styled on those books. It would even look cute with this piece. So yeah, went with the gold just to kind of be a little different than just the pastel traditional Easter colors. And this was $6.99, so I thought that was a good price for that. And I'm probably going to try to find a picture of Rowdy from last Easter, or either our family Easter picture from last year, and put it in this frame. And I'm excited to find a place for this cute little guy for my Easter decor. Okay, these next two items are similar, but they do have their differences. The first is this little set of 3 bunnies. And you know, we're a family of 3, so anytime I can find stuff like this, I like to pick it up. But I just love the detail on this. I love how it feels. And this was $12.99, so I thought that was a good price. And I love the little baby bunny. And I just, like I said, love the detail of this, love the neutral color of it as much as I do love the colors of Easter time. You know that I love my neutrals, and so I think this will look cute anywhere I put it, and just make a sweet little statement for Easter. So I did pick that up first, and then I found this one, and it is similar to that. It's like the same texture, but I just thought he was so adorable. It's just the one little bunny with the 3 carrots, and this was $6.99. So like I shared, they are similar. They're a little bit different in color, but the same kind of style of bunny. And I might even put this in Rowdy's room, on his dresser, or I have a couple of different ideas for this. But I just thought he was so cute, and I love the little detail and style of him as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share the item that I got that was not Easter related, and it's just this picture frame. I love the little beaded detail on it. It's just a circle gold frame, and it was $6.99. And I've shared in some of my previous videos that I've been trying to collect little gold frames for a gallery wall that I want to do in my bedroom. And all the other frames that I have are square, and I found them, or like rectangle, and I found them at the thrift store. So I didn't have any circular ones, but I love this one, and I love the little detail on it, and I thought it was a good price at $6.99. So I did go ahead and pick that up. I went shopping with my stepmom the day that I went, and she picked up 2 things and surprised me with them after we left. So I want to share those with you. One is Easter related, and then one is Ray Dunn. Okay, so she bought me this set of hand towels, and I love the little gingham bunny on there with a little cottontail. And then on the back, it's just a regular black and white gingham hand towel, so I could use that all the time. But I love this. I think this will look really cute draped over my oven. And this was $9.99. So she surprised me with that. And then let me show you this Rae Dunn piece that she got me too. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, then you may not know, and you can see a little bit of it right here, but I absolutely love Rae Dunn. I have a whole hutch full of Rae Dunn items, as well as other ones scattered throughout my home, but I've never seen any like this, and this was $14.99, but it is measuring cups, and it's like they're the shape of little pigs. Aren't those so cute? And they're stacked on each other. I probably will keep them stacked because I like the look of that. So I'll probably put this in my hutch whenever I decorate it for Easter, because I have a lot of Rae Dunn Easter items. But I just wanted to show that to you because I just love it. And as much as I love Rae Dunn, I really like when I can find pieces that are different and not just, you know, the traditional pottery pieces, pottery looks like canisters and things like that. So thought this was really cute, and I wanted to share that with you as well. All right, and my last item I want to share with you, my last Easter item, and this is my favorite piece that I picked up. I shared with you in my shopping video that I found a piece that was so unique. I'd never seen anything like it in the Easter, all the years I've gone shopping for Easter decor, and it was only $6.99 at TJ Maxx. But I got this little bunch of carrots, but these are beaded, and then it has the little green jute at the top, and this is from The Farmhouse by Rachel Ashwell. But I absolutely love these. There were only 2 of them on the shelf, and so I got one, and I told my stepmom about it, and she got one, she got the other one. But I just love it. I think this is precious. I think it would even be cute draped or like laid on top of those books, or draped out of a basket. I have a couple different ideas for these, but I just thought that was so unique, and definitely snatched those up whenever I saw them. All right, friends, so that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing the few items that I picked up for spring and Easter this year. I did pick up a few items at the thrift store, and I'm going to be sharing that in my next video, and sharing with you also some items I picked up from the thrift store in the past for Easter. So make sure you're subscribed. Come back and watch that video because I think it's going to be a good one. So make sure you hit the bell notification. If you're subscribed to my channel, right beside subscribe, you will have a little bell option. And if you hit that bell, it will notify you every time I post a new video. I do try to stick to my schedule of Sunday and Wednesdays, but things do come up. So if you hit that bell, it will notify you when I post a video in case it is different than my regular posting schedule. And if you haven't subscribed, if you've been watching my videos for a while and you haven't subscribed, it's totally free to you. It just really supports my channel, and it would mean the world to me if you would hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what was your favorite item that I picked up for Easter this year. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the very next one, friends. Bye, friends, and welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you items that I have thrifted for spring and Easter decor, and different ideas of ways that you can style these pieces or items similar to this in your home for the spring and Easter season. I do have a few pieces that I picked up over the last several years, and then I also went out thrifting this year to see what new items I could find, and I'm so excited to share with you this haul of items. It's not a huge haul, but I'm hoping that it will give you some ideas of things to look for while you are out thrifting or looking for, you know, things secondhand. It's always fun to me to go out and see what I can find for each season, especially if it can save me a little money or it has like a vintage touch to it. I think those items are so fun to bring into my home and incorporate them into my seasonal decor. Okay, this first piece that I have is this wooden block decor, and it's this pretty blue color, and I've shared before that I love to pull blue in my home for the Easter season, and it has a cross with the lyrics to the hymn, How Great Thou Art, and I love it so much. I'll see if I can focus on the words right there, but I love this piece. I found this for only $2 at the thrift store probably 4 or 5 years ago, so I've had it for a while, and this is an item that I usually style on my tiered tray, but I love it so much. It's always fun to pull out each year. This next item, and I'm probably not going to say this right, but I think it's called a pin cushion. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but you know, it has a place where you can put your pins when you're sewing, and it has these little flower detail on there. I don't like that, but I love the color of this and how it looks, and the floral pattern, the pretty blue color. And this is something else I style on my tiered tray, so I usually just turn it around where you can't even see those flowers on there, but I don't want to take them off because I like the little ribbon that is attached to them. But I just think this just gives like such Momo vibes, and I just love it so much. So this is something I style on my tiered tray, and I paid 50 cents for this at the thrift store. Okay, this next item, I think I got this last year for like $2, and it is this pretty gold and blue candlestick. And you can see the pretty floral details on there. And it's that pretty blue color. And I have styled several different things on here before. It's cute with like a little egg styled on there, or a little greenery piece. Just several different ways that you can incorporate this. And I have a lot of gold and brass candlesticks. So if I wanted to leave out some of my everyday decor, I can just pop this in the midst of all that. So it does pull some spring and Easter vibes without having to change my whole setup if I choose to do that. So like I said, I got this last year for only a few dollars at the thrift store. Okay, these next two items I got several years ago, and I think I paid $3 or $4 for the set, but it is this Mommy and Daddy bunny, and I'll just show you one at a time so you can see all the details on this. He has that pretty blue color on his jacket. He's holding an Easter egg and a present, and I just love the colors of him. He's got his little yellow shirt and pink tie, and then Mama Bunny over here has on a pink skirt and this blue shirt. She's got a little carrot cake. She's got some flowers in her little hat. And I just think that she is precious. I love these pieces. Like I said, they were very inexpensive. I picked them up several years ago, and it doesn't have a stamp on the bottom or anything, but I just love these, and I like to pull them out every year. I just think they make such a sweet little statement in my Easter decor. Okay, so now I want to share with you the items that I picked up new this year, and a couple of these are not like bunnies or little crosses or anything like some of those other pieces were, but I think they're going to look great in my Easter decor, and I'm planning to use them even after Easter time. So let me show you. The first two things that I got are these little brass bells. And if you saw any of my Christmas decorating videos, I did pick up one or two with my Christmas decor, but I've been wanting some like little ones to mix in with some of my everyday decor, and I just think these will look really cute at Easter time. So I am going to probably cut off this little white string, but these were only $2 each, and I just love the look of those. And I have a couple of different ideas of how I want to style these. So I picked up both of those, and they were, like I said, $2 each. So I thought that was a really good deal for that. And the next piece that I got is this little brass basket. And this was $2.99. But I think this will look cute on my tiered tray. I could put little Easter eggs in it. It just looked like a little Easter basket to me. And I love the scalloped detail that just looks such, you know, so feminine, and just perfect for the spring and Easter time. And then I can also display this with all of my brass things after Easter if I wanted to. But to pull for Easter, definitely fill it with some little carrots or little Easter eggs. I may even style this on my tiered tray. I haven't decided yet, but I really love that, and I thought that was a good price for this as well. Okay, this next item is another little bunny, and he's so cute. He's got my little bunny kite in one hand and a little, I don't know if that's an ice cream or a cake in the other hand, and his little hat says Easter. I just thought he was so cute. He looked so happy and friendly for Easter time. I love all the colors on him and the detail of his little body. So this was only $1. I thought this was cute. This would even be something cute to put in Rowdy's room or in my extra bathroom, you know, just to give it a fun little touch for Easter. But I thought he was really cute for only $1. Okay, this next piece, it's actually two pieces. They came together and it said it was made in England, Wedgwood, if I'm reading that correctly. But it was a set of these 2 plates. And I know that these are not Easter decor, but I absolutely love this color for Easter time. I love to pull this color out in a lot of the different decor I share during the Easter and spring season. So I absolutely love this. I love the detail on it. And this would even be cute to bring back out for the 4th of July because I know it's like a little bit of a lighter color than I like to share during that time. But if I wanted to, I could. And then this says 1873 to 1973. And there's a little man on the horse. But I just thought that these were so cute. I can pop them behind something, you know, Easter related and just kind of pull out that color. I'm not sure exactly where I'll style these yet. I have a couple of different ideas, but I love these so much. And like I said, it was $5 for the set of these. And these are really unique. I haven't seen anything like this at my local, you know, thrift and antique store. So I was excited to pick those up. And I'm excited to find a place for them in my Easter decor. Okay, so I have 2 items left, and both of these items, when I tell you that I have looked at these items for probably over a year, every time I go to the my local Emporium antique store, I look at them and talk myself out of it every time because one of them was a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but I finally broke down because I just loved them. So this first piece, and this probably won't surprise you because I've kind of started collecting little things like this. But this first piece was this little drawer, and it's full of, it said fall decor and drawer, but I'm gonna dump all of this out. I might keep like this little paper in the bottom, but all of these little things and the leaves I'm gonna throw away. But I loved the drawer piece of it, or the little stand, whatever you wanna call it. It said drawer on the tag. But I love it, and I can just see this filled with Easter things. I could even put, you know, these plates in here with something in front of it if I wanted to. So I have several different ideas for this, and it was $5 for this. But I love it. I love the color of the wood. And again, this is something that I can use even after Easter time, fill it with things, put it in my decor and my hutch. So I think I will get my money's worth out of this. But I am planning to style it for the first time for Easter time. And then this next piece is this little hanging basket, and this was $8.99. So not a horrible price because I know if you bought this brand new from like Hobby Lobby and stuff, sometimes theirs can be like $30. But it was something that I kept hoping they put on sale and they never did, and I really wanted it. So I went ahead and picked it up, but I love the shape of it. It's very unique, and my plan is to hang this somewhere and put some florals in it for Easter time and springtime. So I'm excited about that. And it just kind of looked like a little Easter basket to me, like a little hanging Easter basket. I've seen people share this, you know, share baskets like this style. Many different ways you could use this as like as a wreath. If you wanted to put it on like a front door or something, you could use it in place of a wreath with florals on it. You can hang it on a hook or a peg rack. Again, have florals draping out of it. You know, all kind of different ideas for this. So I did pick that up, but I wanted to share this with you. I haven't even used this yet. I got it as a Christmas gift from Hobby Lobby, and it's kind of the same concept of that other one, but just to show you like what that would cost. So this was $27.99 from Hobby Lobby, and it is another hanging basket. It's a different shape than this one, and I actually think this one's bigger, but just to kind of show you my idea of how I might style that one. Well, I got this for Christmas, and then I picked this up to hang out of this basket. I might hang this out of that new basket with a floral pick or something in there for Easter. I just wanted to show you, like, you know, this came from a retail store, and then this came from the thrift store. And again, same concept, you know, you can definitely find things for a cheaper price at the thrift store sometimes, but I will be styling it for Easter, and I might find a home for this little guy too. I had an idea in mind of what I wanted to do with that, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but I can always find a place for it. But let me just pop this little greenery piece. I don't know if this is what I would put in this, but you know, just to give you an idea, just how that's just hanging out. I think that's so cute, and like I said, just really love the style of this, the size of it, and I think it will be fun to style for Easter. All right, friends, well, that's going to be the end of today's video. I just wanted to share with you some things that I've picked up from the thrift store for spring and Easter and give you a few ideas of how you could style items that you've thrifted into your home for the spring and Easter time. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I still have several Easter videos to share, and we are going to be decorating in my next video. We're going to be decorating here in my living area, my living room, and so definitely make sure you're subscribed so you don't want to miss that. I'm excited to start getting my home decorated for Easter. I know it may be still early for some people, and that's totally fine, but Easter does come early this year, and I do like to enjoy my decor for as long as I can. So I'm ready to get it up so we can enjoy it for a few weeks around here. But I hope that you loved today's video, and I hope that you all have a great week. I'll see you in the very next one. Bye, friends.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete. I'm dancing through.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. Today I am starting to kick off my Easter decorating here in my living room, and I'm so excited to bring you along for all of the Easter decorating videos. I love this time of year, and I think that Easter decor is just so precious, so I'm excited to bring a little bit of spring and Easter into my home. So as you can see, we're starting by removing everything off of my mantle because that is the place I like to start decorating first, in my living room. But now we're going to get started on my mantle, and I just want you to sit back, relax, and watch me decorate. A lot of these pieces are decor that I have had, and then I did pick up a few new pieces this year which I shared in a decor haul. So let's get this mantle all styled for Easter and spring.
I won't slow down, 'cause I am on my way. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way. I won't slow down. I am on my way. I won't slow down. It's been you all along, but I've been too caught up to see it, baby.
I decided to do something a little different with my garland this year. Instead of just putting it on my fireplace, I'm going to drape it out of this dough bowl, and I really like how it looks. It kind of just looks like some farmhouse beads draped out of there. So I decided, like I said, just to change it up. The center of my mantle looked a lot like it did last year, but I did want to, you know, give it its own touch this year. And then now I'm going to be putting my new drawer decor piece and these new carrots that I picked up from TJ Maxx. I absolutely love them, and I knew I wanted to style them on my mantle, but I wanted a like wood piece of decor right here to kind of balance out the little cheese bowl that I have on the other side. So you'll have to let me know down below in the comments if you like how my mantle turned out. I think it's really cute.
I've been a million miles away, but you've been in my heart, somewhere down all this time hidden away. I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it.
To my little stool on my hearth, I just took away that greenery piece that I had, and this is where I decided to put my new little egg tree. I'm going to add a sign and another little piece of decor. I thought that the green in this truck matched the tree really well, so I thought those paired together were cute, and then just a little bunch of carrots.
Without your love, don't wanna miss one fight. So listen, girl. I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get
To this side, I just popped in one of my new little pitberry picks, and then I'm going to add some carrots that match this little galvanized picture right here. And I think just adding the black and white and the little Easter colors look really pretty.
playing the waiting game, I'm so done. I'm all done playing the waiting game.
Now I'm going to change out my little pitberry stems for my blue and white Easter ones.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are? Send a prayer if I'm out of luck.
Moving to the other side of my living room, I'm going to start styling this new basket that I picked up from the thrift store, and I am going to attach it kind of the same way I have attached this little greenery wreath that I have on here. I'm just going to use some twine, and I really wanted to hang it on my blanket ladder, but it was not big enough. The handle wasn't wide enough to fit over it, so I just decided to hang it, and then I'm just going to fill it with some little Easter touches, and I think it turns out really cute.
When I'm in pieces, oh, that halfway heart of mine.
This is actually a little garland that I picked up from Dirt Cheap several years ago, and I just kind of bunched it up because I just wanted you to be able to see the top of the carrots, kind of like they were spilling out, like maybe you'd been to a farmer's market and picked up some carrots. I think that's really cute. And then I'm just going to move some of the carrots so you can see them better. And then to the side of it, I'm going to be adding my other new little pick with the colorful pit berries on there, just to give it some of that color over here. And then adding one more bunch of carrots to the little basket. I really like how this turned out.
Save me when I am falling. Save me when I am falling. Save my love when I fall. Baby, I'm stuck with a halfway heart. Slip away if I come too far. Pick me up when I...
Now I'm moving to this little farmhouse decor piece that I have. It used to be our TV stand, and I'm just going to replace the white candles that are on my back candle holders with two of these Ray Dunn inspired eggs. One says hop and one says bunny. And then I didn't get a chance to print a picture of Rowdy to put in this before this video had to go up, but I am going to be adding a Easter picture of him in here. But this is where I put my little rabbit Easter frame, replacing this little sign for Meet Me at the Carrot Patch. This sign's one of my favorites. And then I'm going to add my little family of bunnies on this side.
Send a little love, I'll make it back.
to be working on the 3 shelves, and I really didn't add a ton of decor to these areas, and I kept a lot of the decor that I had on here and just added my Easter and spring touches to them. Now in today's video, I'm just decorating in my living area, but last year when I did my Easter clean and decorate, I decorated all the areas in one video. I am kind of splitting them up this year to give you guys more videos and more Easter content, but I will have my Easter clean and decorate from last year linked down below in my description box in case you're interested in seeing how I decorated last year and how it's changed up this year. Now I'm just going back over here to this little bench. I'm going to add my little Easter pillow and then also this little door hanger, or it's actually a door hanger, but I'm just going to lean it up against my blanket ladder. I really like how that looks. And then I'm just going to show you how that ended up. And then I'm going to show you my new farmhouse side table that Kenny built me. I love it so much, but I had to leave in this first little clip of Rowdy when he was looking at himself in the camera when we were setting it up. I thought that little clip was so sweet, but right here, and this was filmed a couple of weeks ago, but I wanted to include it in this video. I'm just moving out my old table, and then we're bringing in my new one, and I love this so much. I think Kenny did a great job on it. He built it, painted it, stained it by himself, and it is a lot bigger and gives us a lot more room. So I have really been loving this table, and this is where we put our remote and our coasters, which Rowdy calls roller coasters, but I'm just going to put them back up here on the top. I really want to get some new coasters, but this is just what I have for now. And then I am going to be adding this little boxed greenery piece on the bottom. I took this out of my extra bathroom, but I think it looks cute just to give this area a little something. And then I'm not going to put anything else on the top because like I said, we do put our drinks and remote and stuff up here, so I don't want it to be too cluttered. I think that the colors in this table just match my home better than that other one. The other one had more of like a yellowy tone to it, and I couldn't really tell until I got this one in here. And this one is definitely more of a white, brighter white color. And then the top of it is stained the same color that we have our island, our mantle, and our sliding doors stained. And also our front door is stained that color too. I think it's called walnut. I just feel like it flows a lot better and just matches my living room even more. So very thankful to him for building that for me. I love it, and he worked hard on it, so I'm appreciative to him for building that. But I'm just giving you one more look of how everything turned out. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the very next one. We're going to be decorating some more. Have a great day, friends. Bye. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. In today's video, we're going to be decorating my kitchen for Easter, and the first place we're going to start is my kitchen hutch. This is the big area that I decorate in my kitchen, so I just kind of wanted to show you what it looked like before, and then we're going to add some Easter touches to it, and I really like how it turns out. So if you're excited about today's video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. But we're going to get started just by bringing my tote and putting it here on my kitchen table. I'm going to take everything out of there, lay it on the table so that I can see all of my decor, and then we're going to get started decorating.
If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done. I'm all done.
I have already decorated my living room for Easter, and what I did whenever I was decorating in there, I just put any of the decor that I didn't use back in this tote and stored it until I was ready to decorate decorate here in my kitchen. And so I'm just going to go through, like I said, and pull everything out. There are a few things I'm going to put back in here and save until I decorate my tiered tray, but it's just easier for me just to take it out, do one thing at a time, and then store the rest of it until I'm ready to decorate the next area.
Another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done. I'm all done playing the waiting game. Don't wanna spend one night without your love. Don't wanna miss one fight. So listen, girl. I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain.
Okay, so I've gone through the decorations that I have left and my little helpers down there. Can you say hey, Rowdy? So these are some items that I think I might use in my hutch. And the things that I knew I was going to use in my tiered tray, I went ahead and put back in my box. And sorry if you can hear Axel in there messing with something. But now I'm going to start playing around in my hutch and seeing what items I want to use in there.
I thought I was long since over and done with you. Was so certain I had left.
So this year I knew I wanted to add a little bit of Easter to every shelf, and I do have a few bigger pieces, like bigger Rae Dunn pieces, and one being the set of bowls. And so I knew I wanted to put it back right where my everyday bowls sit. So that's what I'm starting with, but I'll give you a close-up of every shelf after I get done decorating, and pop in if there's something specific I want to tell you about that shelf.
My dream materialized, and there were you. I'm struggling to realize it's true. Straight from the love dimension, a cosmical intervention. There's something from nothing out of thin air. Down in the secret conference room, emotions are running high. With each side arguing their stand. One says stay, the other says go. Both accused.
I tried to work around most of the Rae Dunn items that I already had in here because I didn't want to have to pull a lot out of my hutch, but there were a few pieces that had to come out just because there wasn't enough room. And then I just stored those in a little cabinet on the bottom of my hutch, and then after Easter it's just easy to pull them back out from there and put them back. But like I said, a few pieces did have to come out to make room for the Easter decor.
I'm struggling to realize
These little peep egg holders are some of my favorite to pull out every year, and I think they look really cute with these little buffalo check eggs popped in there. Just kind of pulls out all of the white and black items that I have in my hutch, and like I said, it's always one of my favorites to pull out each year.
I can feel there is somebody here, and he's watching over me tonight as he takes away my fears, lets me know there's a heaven up there. Yeah, he's reaching out his hand to me to wash away my tears. Oh, I know you, and I praise you. Got my arms open for your love.
I love this new bag of little Easter eggs I picked up this year from Hobby Lobby. The little speckled effect is really cute, and I knew that I wanted to try to fill up this little piece right here, and I think it worked out perfectly.
They sing hallelujah. I can see though my eyes are all closed. Yeah, he gives me strength to carry on and always lets me know that I'm fine just the way he made me. Every perfect imperfection is all because of him. Oh, I know you, and I praise you. Got my arms open for your love. Oh, I want to be near you.
I know that these little pigs really aren't Easter decor, but they are new, and I knew I wanted to find a place for them in my hutch, so I moved some things around on this top shelf. I did add a little bunch of carrots to this little basket, and then I just put a little Easter egg on top of these pigs. Now going to this part of my kitchen, I'm just going to add a little cutting board, or two little cutting boards, and a little wood rabbit to my little collection of cutting boards. I did this last year, and I really like how it looks. I'm just adding a few touches to my coffee bar. I'm going to be using my Good Egg canister and putting my Sweet and Low packets in there. And then I also have two Ray Dunn coffee mugs. One says Good Egg and the other says Bad Egg. I think they're really cute. So I'm just going to take off two that I have on my little coffee stand and put my Easter ones on there as well.
He takes away my fears. Oh, I know you, and I praise you. Got my arms open for your love. Oh, I want to be near you. I hear angels from above. They sing hallelujah. They sing hallelujah. I was lost without any direction. Had a line so many times, but I needed attention. No matter what
I got this cute little gingham black and white checkered bunny garland at Hobby Lobby last year, and I'm just going to drape it in front of my hutch, and then I'm going to give you another overview of how all of my hutch turned out for Easter. And I really like this black and white color. I think it's really cute and just really ties in with all of my Ray Dunn items.
Without me, without me, without me. I have tried, oh I have tried, yeah, to become better. But I'd lie again if I said it, it'll last forever. I know I make mistakes, it's just the way I am. That's why you have to know, yeah. There's not a part of me that wants to say no.
To this little stool by my hutch, I'm just adding this cute little Happy Easter sign with the 3 little bunnies on there, just to give this area a little festive touch too. And then I decided to go back to my hutch and add one more little piece, and I'm just going to add this little Easter sign and bunny up here to the top. Alright friends, well that is going to be the end of today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed coming along and decorating my kitchen with me for Easter. I love how my hutch turned out and the few other areas that we decorated. Make sure that you come back and watch my next video. I'm going to be styling my tiered tray. If you enjoyed today's video, I'd love it if you'd give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And I'll see you in the very next one, friends. Bye! Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. Today I'm going to be styling my 2-tiered tray for Easter. So I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm working with. This is my tray. I got it from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. I love the wood color and the black detail on the bottom. And it's the perfect size. It fits right underneath my cabinets. And now I'm going to show you the items that I'm possibly going to be working with when it comes to styling this. I'm going to share with you first the thrifted items that I'm planning to try to put on my tiered tray. And I picked up this little wooden block decor at the thrift store years ago. I only paid a few dollars for it. It's this pretty blue color, and then it has the lyrics to the hymn, How Great Thou Art. So I thought that'd be perfect for Easter. And then I picked up these 2 little bells this year, these little brass bells. I think these are so cute, and I love anything farmhouse, brassy, vintage, old looking. So I think these will be perfect anywhere, even though they're not technically for Easter. I think they will be perfect on my little tray. So hopefully I can find a spot for those. The next item are these pretty blue plates that I picked up this year, and I thought this color was just perfect for that blue that I like to incorporate in my Easter decor. And these are so unique. So planning to put them on my tiered tray. I think they will just pop and make a statement. And then next I have this little brass basket. It reminded me of an Easter basket whenever I saw it at the thrift store. Again, very inexpensive, and I love to find decor that can serve its purpose for seasonal decor, but also I can use it after Easter as well. So I'm excited to find a place for that. And then this little piece I thrifted several years ago. It's like a little pin cushion, and I think that the colors in this and the floral detail are perfect for Easter. I have styled this on my tiered tray before, and I always love how it turns out. These little bunny and chick salt and pepper shakers are so cute. My mama picked these up for me several years ago. I think she got them at TJ Maxx, but I think they are really cute on my tiered tray, and it's good to have things of different sizes. So I think these are small and that they will make a cute little statement on there. My next piece I'm going to try to find a spot for is my third little Ray Dunn inspired egg. I didn't find a place for this in my living room, but hopefully I can find a spot for it on my tray. This little blue cupcake stand I picked up very inexpensive at Dirt Cheap last year. Again, it's that pretty blue color that matches a lot of my decor, and I love to use little risers to set things up on and display things at varying heights. This is one thing I don't know if I'm going to find a spot for, but I'm going to try it. I put it over here just in case I need a spot that's like a filler spot, and I didn't use that in my hutch. I also have this unopened bag of carrots in case I decide to open it and poke them in little places that I need some more decor at. So I think these are just good to have. I also have this little piece. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It has carrots, lavender, and then it's wrapped in the burlap. So again, I really love anything that's like a farmhouse element that I can add into my seasonal decor. And then I also just have this bag full of eggs, carrots, other things small like that. I have two more items left, and the first is this little beaded tassel garland that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. This is perfect size for a tiered tray. And then I also have this mini little tobacco basket. It's actually like an ornament, but I just use it on my tiered tray. I've used it to hold things before and also to sit as a background. So let's get to styling our tray. There were a few pieces that I knew exactly where I wanted to try to style them, and then there are a few that I'm just playing around with, looking at my options over here to the side, seeing what decor piece I want to try in what areas. But I will give you a close-up of how the top of the tray turned out whenever I get it all styled. But I really just wanted to make sure that I was adding all those pretty Easter colors, but making sure that that cross wood piece was kind of my main focal point, and then just putting some smaller items around it. Now we're going to the bottom part of the tray, and I'm just going to do the same thing like I did on the top. Just let you watch me decorate it, and then I'll give you a close-up of all of the areas. I felt like there was a lot of blue going on down here, so I wanted to add this bright pop of orange with this little garland, and I think it kind of pulls the orange flower out of that hat, and I think it flows really well. I decided that I thought these little bells would look better closer together, so I just put them side by side, and then I'm just going to add a few more pieces to the bottom, going in with a few carrots, and just kind of complete this area. Again, making sure I have some more orange just to kind of balance out all the blue. I know you won't be able to see the eggs from a lot of angles, but I had a pretty big open space in the back here, and so I'm just going to put it in there, just kind of fill in some of that area, and you can see it from certain angles, so I thought it was okay just to add it in back there. Now I'm just going to give you some close-up shots of all of the detail before I move it to where it's going to sit on my counter. And this is where it's going to sit on my counter. I love it, and I think that it just pulls all those colors, those pretty colors for Easter. It just makes such a statement over here on my counter. So I'm just going to give you one more look of how it turned out and how it looks over here. And then Rowdy wanted to add just a few little touches to his bedroom, so I'm going to include that at the end of the video. But I really hope that you enjoy coming along and styling my tier tray with me. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I will have a bonus video on Friday, so make sure you come back and check that out, and I will see you in the next one, friends. Bye. Okay, Rowdy has a couple of things he's adding to his room. Sorry, my shadow's in the way. Momo gave him this little bunny, an egg, and he said he wanted to add it right here. You did a good job, Rowdy. I love where you picked to put it. So he has a little Easter touch in his room now too. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you some toddler Easter basket ideas, and I love videos like this. I love to see what people get their toddlers for different holidays, because I have a child that is 3 years old, and I love to get ideas, and so I'm hoping that maybe this might give you a few ideas if you're looking for some toddler Easter basket ideas. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you are excited about today's video, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have Rowdy's Easter basket sitting right here, and I had this made for him a couple of years ago for his first Easter, and like a kind of a local place made this. You got to pick out the basket, and you got to pick out the color you wanted, and then also what color and font you wanted their name to be in. And so this is the basket that I went with, and then I did a little bit of a light blue and white striped cover, and then his name is in navy, and then they also tied these cute little ribbon on the side. But I love his basket. It is a little bit big, but I wanted to go ahead and get a bigger one so he could grow into it. I know it was too big for him his first Easter and even a little bit last year, but like I said, I was hoping that it is something he can use for many years. And then last year I actually picked this up from the thrift store. It's this cute little bunny ornament, and I just tied it on his basket to give it a little something extra right there. But I have a new addition that I'm going to be adding to his Easter basket this year, and I can't wait to show you. So as I was scrolling Instagram one day, I came across a company called Harp and Timbrel, and I spoke to them, and they were so sweet to send me a little Easter basket tag. I got to customize it, pick out the backing that I wanted for the little bunny, and then it has Rowdy's name on it. And it comes with this little string. And so I'm going to tie this on this side of his Easter basket and let it hang. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. But I just thought this was so cute, and they were so very sweet. And they actually gave me a discount code, and I'm going to pop that up here on the screen, and you're going to get 25% off of your order if you use the code that I'm going to share with you for a discount. So I thought that was so sweet of them to send me this, and then also offer a discount code for my subscribers, anyone who checks out their website. I want to tell you just a little bit about Harp and Timbrel now. So from their Instagram page, you can check out their website, and they do customized room signs, baby announcement signs, month milestone props, which I absolutely love. I would have loved to have that for Rowdy whenever he was little, but absolutely love their small business, and it's Harp and Timbrel. So big thank you to Harp and Timbrel for sending me this cute little Easter basket tag and offering a discount code for my viewers so they can check out your website. It doesn't have to just be for Easter. As you saw, they have some very cute baby things for baby announcements, baby month milestones, baby announcement door hangers for the hospital, all those things. I just think they're so cute, and they have very good quality items. So I'm so excited to share their company with you. I love to support small businesses, and I really hope that you will go over and check out Harp and Timbrel and get you something for your child, or I think it would be perfect for a gift. If you're looking for a baby shower gift, an upcoming gift for someone who has a small child, I think that would be a wonderful gift. I know as a mother, I would love to receive anything that has Rowdy's name on it that's customized. So thank you again to Harp and Timbrel for partnering with me for this part of today's video. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start sharing with you what's going to be in Rowdy's Easter basket this year. I have ordered him 2 things off of Amazon that have not come in yet, but I'll tell you what they are, and they will be added to the basket. And at the end of this video, I kind of show you how I would style these items together in his basket, and then they'll be left out, you know, on the morning of Easter. So let's go ahead and get started, and let me go through these items. I really don't spend a ton of money on his Easter basket, but just some fun little goodies. One thing that I love to put in his Easter basket are books, and I did get him this book this year. It's called The Itsy Bitsy Bunny. And I just think it's so cute. I got him one similar to this around the fall time, and it was the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin, and he really liked it. And I got this at TJ Maxx for only $3.99, but I just think it's perfect. And I think I got him one last year, another little bunny book. And then I am filming this about a week before it's going to go up. And I am having a book fair at school this week. So I usually get him a book or 2 from there, and I'll add those to his Easter basket. But I think books are perfect to add to toddler Easter baskets. I also got him this Jesus Loves Me puzzle. I like it because it's the bigger puzzle pieces, and I got this from Hobby Lobby, and it was only $1.99, and then it was 40% off of that, so very inexpensive, but I love it. I love the colors of this, and just the saying, so sweet, Jesus loves me, and this is blue. He loves the color blue, so I thought this is good, and I like for him to practice with puzzles and things like that. He's gotten really into those kind of things, so I'll be adding this to his basket. All right, a few other little fun things that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and Rowdy absolutely loves chapstick, so I did pick up this 2-pack of chapstick for $4.99, and that was 40% off, but he really likes to play with that, so picked him up that 2-pack. And then I also got him this little cup. I just thought it was so cute. It's this little bunny, and I know he'll love the little straw. And this was $5.49, but again, 40% off all the things from Hobby Lobby. And I love the blue color. I do like to put a lot of blue in his basket because I think it matches, and I just think it is aesthetically pleasing. I know he doesn't care about that, but I think it's really cute. So got him that little blue cup. And then I also got him this little bunny color change straw. So I'm assuming whenever you drink, this straw changes colors, but it has a cute little bunny mouth and teeth on it. And this was $2.99 from Hobby Lobby too. So, you know, just things like this I think are really cute. And he loves straws, different straws. I think he'll really like this one that changes colors. And again, just very inexpensive way to add something cute, because I don't like to just fill it with candy. I do put some candy in there, and I'll show you some that I already have, but I don't want it to just be full of candy because he's going to get lots of that hunting Easter eggs and things. So I do like to get some other things that are not sugar related to go in his basket. All right, the next thing is this. It's called a cuckoo clucking candy dispenser, and it has candy eggs inside. It was $4.59 from Hobby Lobby. I think that's cute. And then it hatches the little candy eggs in this little bucket. He will love that. I do think it sings somehow. Maybe there's a button to turn it on. It was singing earlier when I didn't mean for it to, but I think it sings somehow. But I think he'll really like that. And then I think you can take part of the chicken off and refill it with other candies. So I got him that. And then also he loves jelly beans. So I did get him a bag of jelly beans to go in his Easter basket. These are just the classic jelly beans that has a cute little kid with just as a bunny on there. So I'll add that to his basket. And then he got this Easter bubble kit. It has bubbles in there, and then some of the little bubble dispensers are shaped like bunnies and Easter eggs and chicks. And this was $3.49, again from Hobby Lobby, so it was 40% off. But he loves bubbles, and I think these are perfect for the upcoming summertime. And then I also got him, this was from Hobby Lobby too, candy characters and jelly beans with 16 stickers. He loves stickers. This was $3.59 from Hobby Lobby. So, you know, cute little things just to add in there, but they're actually stuff that he really likes as well, and not just candy. He loves the stickers, and I think he'll really love the bubbles. He really liked them last year, and he, you know, stays with my grandmother, so we can send some bubbles there. He can have some at our house, my mom's. So he just has lots of different bubbles everywhere he goes because he really likes to play with those. One thing that I always get him for his Easter basket is a new swimsuit. And the swim trunks actually are one thing I ordered from Amazon that did not come in. His swim top came in the other day. So I'm going to, I'll show you what that looks like. And then if I can get a picture of the swim bottoms that I ordered from him. I don't know what brand this is, but it's just like a little rash guard. And the bottoms are, they're called Rugged Butts. That is the brand that they are. I love that brand. That's what I've gotten him for several years. In the past, I've gotten like the one piece that just zips, but this year I did the swim trunks, and then this, I just got a little top that matches it. But I'll try to pop up a picture of what the swim bottoms will look like, and those will go in his Easter basket as well. And then also a new Easter swim towel that didn't come in either. He has one or two, but they're getting kind of you know, used. So I did get him a new towel that's going to go in his Easter basket as well. So I will add that to his basket whenever it comes in. I will also be adding his Easter day outfit. I haven't gotten that yet. I'm going to be going soon to decide what I want him to wear. So I will be adding that to his basket for him to open that morning and wear to church for Easter Sunday. But I did pick up 2 other new outfits, and I'm going to put them in his basket. He won't be as excited about the outfits as he will the other things, but I wanted to show those to you as well. This is kind of from a local place, but he has several outfits, and they come like this. And so like the little pocket will usually have a character or something like that on it. This particular one has Buzz Lightyear on the pocket, and then the shorts have different characters from Toy Story. So I will fold it up and put that in there. That will be one of his little outfits. These are really cute to wear in the summertime. They can be dressed up or down. And then the other one I got is this one. This little pocket is just striped, and I love the blue bluish green color of that shirt, and then these are the shorts that go with it. So again, I'll just fold that up and put it in his basket. When I get him any new spring or summer clothes around Easter, I do put them in his basket just to fill it up a little bit and you know, add something else to that. But I am going to take a minute now just to style the things that I have. Like I said, I am missing a few things because they didn't come in, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video up to give you some ideas in case you are like me and always need ideas of things to get toddlers or young children. I love to get inspiration from other people, so I hope this brought you a little bit of ideas. So let's take just a minute to style this. I'm going to put my new Easter tag from Harp and Timbrel on there and see how that looks. I can share that with you. So I'm just going to, like I said, this is just the items that I have. I'm going to put them in the basket and kind of show you how I would style it for Easter. Alright friends, so that's going to be the end of today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing what I'm going to be putting in my son's Easter basket. I hope it gave you some ideas. If you're looking for ideas for your toddler or young child's Easter basket, if you liked today's video, it would mean so much to me if you would give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And don't forget to check out Harp and Timbrel and use my discount code so you can get you a personalized name tag or baby gift. Like I said, I think it would be perfect if you know someone who is expecting a baby. Any of their baby items would be wonderful gifts, and then also any of their seasonal items as well. So make sure you click the link down below in my description box and go over and check out their small business. I know that they would appreciate your support. I will see you all in the very next one, friends. Bye.